I've got some amazing breaking news to share with you that's on the good side of things. That's right, the stage has been set for a bullish crypto summer. So let's go to that breaking news and see what's hot and what's not. And as always, viewers' comments come first. And Reverend Funky, if you are watching, comment down below because this video is for you and your fellow Northern friends. Not a patient person says 2025 is equal to 2045. The 2025 bull run will start in 2045. Talking about Brad saying there's going to be an XRP ETF in 2025. Well, screw that. I've got even better news. That starts today. Bitcoin sitting at 71,051. The dream is still alive as Bitcoin's getting ready to touch all-time highs. ETH 3850. What about BNB touching 700? Did you touch the subscribe or like button lately? What about Toncoin? 739. I told you Ton is going to keep roaring. I did a video about it earlier today. I'll share it with you at the end of this one. Buterion's out there and crying and complaining like the little bitch boy that he is. Listen to this. Buterin criticizes celebrity meme coins. Advocates for purposeful crypto. Shut the fuck up. Let people do what they want. If people want meme, let them get meme. If people want utility, let them get utility. But don't sit here and try to tell us what crypto should and shouldn't be. Buterin has recently spoken out about the rise of meme coins backed by celebrities. I'm feeling quite unhappy about this with the cycle's celebrity experimentation so far. Financialization as a means toward an end, I can respect if the end is worthy. Healthcare, open source software, shut the fuck up. People can do whatever. You know what, Buterin? You sound just like our government trying to say what can and can't be done. What you can and can't spend your money on. What should and shouldn't be good. My guy, it's about choice. And when it comes to choice, all I got to do is look at ETH and say, well, ETH, you're up 68% for the year. But what if you want meme like Dogecoin? You're up 81%. What about SHIB? You're up 149%. Still upset about meme, or are you upset about taking money away from ETH? PayPay, up 1,031%. You want more meme there? Buterin, you fucking loser, up 2,000%. That's dog with hat. Yeah. Caesar says, I've been trying, but it's hard when people like yourself are so quiet and not involved. The ones involved are like the Solana founders and Base Chain founders and Ansem who repost and do nothing but hype up the Moon Boys and instills no confidence. More people still crying on the internet. But what about 886 million flowing into BTC ETFs? That's good news, but guess what? I've got even better news. Let's learn about a warning. You ready? Tether CEO says, guess what? Emails, be on the lookout. Dude, it's not only Paolo, the CEO of Tether. There are several other prominent crypto CEOs out there that are saying, look, a major email service that's used by a whole bunch of these crypto companies, yeah, the shit ain't real. They're sending efficient scams. They're sending you also staking scams, all sorts of stuff. Here's from Paolo on Twitter. As always, any article you see in this video may be linked where everyone in the description below. Here's what Paolo said. We've now received 2 independent confirmations that a prominent vendor used by crypto companies to manage mailing lists may have been compromised. Not naming names yet until investigation is complete, but please be aware of any emails suggesting that crypto airdrops received since 24 hours ago. Scammers are still gonna scam. What's hot and what's not? Well, how about Bitcoin? Only 4% away from all-time high. XRP, 86% off. Cardano, 85% off. Toncoin, only 5%. BNB, girlfriend, she only 3% away. I'm telling you, things are moving and other things aren't. What's the big announcement? Canada is the first of the G7 to cut rates. We have finally started seeing some relief. The Bank of Canada cut its benchmark interest rate by 25 basis points and has now set the stage for others to do the same, setting up a very potentially juicy crypto summer. The decision was widely expected by economists. The central bank cited progress on lowering inflation and weaker than expected economic growth in the first quarter. Here's what they said. With continued evidence that underlying inflation is easing, Governing Council agreed that monetary policy no longer needs to be restrictive. Holy crap. What will happen to the market when other G7 players out there in other countries around the globe, G20, G, whatever the fuck you want, G unit, there you go. What happens when they start lowering rates? the major powers can make this an amazing summer. And so you're sitting there and you're like, Klaus, why is this so exciting? It's only Canada. Because guess what? This is the tip of the iceberg, the tip of the spear. What else would you rather hear? Garlinghouse predict that in 2025 XRP ETFs are going to be hot? Or Danelle Dixon saying that in 2023 we're going to get crypto regs? No! How about shit that's real news that really is happening right now? And that's Canada cutting rates. So now a lot of us out there sitting here thinking to ourselves, okay, Canada, you're first, but who's going to be second? Are we going to get a major economic power out there to do the same and give more confidence to other governments around the globe and other monetary agencies around the globe to do the same thing? You bet your ass it's going to force it. Why? Because what's going to happen is you're going to see the countries that lower rates first grow faster. Now, why would they grow faster compared to other ones? Well, because if they lower their rates, that means the money needed for loans, growth, development, expansion is going to be cheaper. So now that Canada is ahead of the pack, well, damn. Let's see who's going to be second now to cut rates. And cutting rates is good for all of us. Why? Cutting rates allows venture capital to get into the market. And who's venture capital? Those are the risky players out there like Pantera Capital that invested a shit ton of money in Toncoin. So yes, lowering rates means more juicy good stuff like that. Meanwhile, Brad and Danelle are still trying to shill you on the next best thing, and they keep telling you it's XRP or XLM, but every time I show you how far they are from all-time highs or how much they've moved year to date, they both suck ass. So the good news is that Canada cut rates a quarter. The even better news is that puts pressure on other economic powerhouses around the globe. The bad news is, if you've been listening to Brad and Danelle, it ain't gonna matter, because you broke as a joke, because they bending you over, rover. Go Canada. Oh, Canada. But home